Hey everybody, welcome back to the best coin news channel on YouTube. I'm Sonofasilverstacker. In today's Numismatic News and Information for the 17th day of January 2024, I'm going to welcome you over to moneymetals.com, so check out those live spot prices as well as the availability and the premium for the 24 American Silver Eagle. After that, we'll bump over to the United States Mint, check out those bullion sales. Then we're going to stay on the U.S. Mint website to look at the cumulative sales figures for the week ending January 14. So that was just about 3 days ago now. And there's some wacky stuff going on at the United States Mint. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I'm not even going to say anything positive or negative. I'm just going to just say, look, something's up over there. Really odd behavior with the reporting numbers. And I don't know who's in charge over there about doing that, but is it them? Is it the customers? Is it the distribution center? Whatever it is, something is amiss over there. And I can't put my finger on it because the Mint doesn't tell us. But before all that, I want you to like, share, and subscribe if you're new here. We're trying to get to 300 million subs, maybe 300,000 million. That would be amazing. And that way we can open up the Son of a Silver Stacker store and sell the Son of a Silver Stacker merchandise. There it is. I want to get that on a beanie. Yeah, with the little fuzzy thing on top. You know what I'm talking about. Now, let's get busy with it. Over here to moneymetals.com. I can't believe palladium is under $1,000. That's just like, that got bombed yesterday. That was just brutal. Took it down. Now, here we go. Gold's down 265 to 2036.30. Silver down 14 pennies to 22.97. That's under the $23 mark. That means the United States Mint products should get less expensive in the silver department, right? Platinum down 545 to 903.85. And palladium, I already mentioned, 974 even Steven, down $1.45. And what's interesting is, gold and platinum and palladium coins at the U.S. Mint, their price can fluctuate. Although silver's a precious metal, they don't fluctuate that price at all. It's a fixed price. It's the only precious metal that is a fixed price at the United States Mint. And I got to say, the platinum, palladium, and gold coin on these bullion sites, these aren't fixed, nor is the silver bullion on a fixed price, right? Because we always report that the premium differently or the total price differently each and every single time we're here. So that's really interesting, something to think about. Now, let's get busy with it. Got a lot to say. Now, this is the bullion sales. No new tale to tell for the bullion sales at the United States Mint. And could we see more bullion? Well, I don't know. Because check this out. They're saying it's a week delay on this item. And that's been at least, 4, 5, 6 days almost? Maybe a week and a half? I don't know. Somewhere in there. How they say there's a delay. So it has week and then a week's delay for this item. So is the United States Mint producing any more than this? Is there a delay from these folks? See, something's up at the United States Mint. Not sure what it is. Is it the money metals folks? I doubt it. I bet they want to make money. So does the Mint. Let's go on with it. Now, this is probably going to be the most important part of the show. Don't know what's going on here. And I don't really have the show in emphatic order. I haven't saved the best for last, something like that. I think this is the best for first right now. Okay, you're looking at the Morgan & Peace dollar, the 2-coin reverse proof set out of San Francisco, sold for $185. Yeah, there it is. Stated product limit is 250,000. Well, if you remember last week, they actually they increased by like 17,000. That was tremendous. Let's go to coinnews.net to have our memory jogged. Okay, this is by Mike Unser, dated January 10th. And like I said, we're looking at numbers that came on January 14, okay? And here we go. So Harriet Tubman, U.S. Mint sales commemorative coins for Harriet Tubman debut is the title of the article. Here we go. U.S. Mint top sellers as of ending January 7. Look at that. The 2023 San Francisco Morgan Peace and Silver Dollar reverse proof 2-coin set added 17,099 to their sales last week. Well, hey, out of how much stated product limit? 250,000, and we were only at 200. Now we added 17. Okay, so are there going to be more this week? Well, let's go find out. Right here we're at the cumulative sales figures, and we are looking at 1/14/2024. All right, and the only sales we saw were these 3 items out of all these items here. Look at that. There's the Morgan & Peace silver reverse proof 2-coin set. Oh, it got knocked down by 7,000 and change. Look at that. 210,704. So will the real number please stand up? What's up with that? And why is it had the ebb and the flow this whole time? What is going on with that number? Why are we all over the map? That's not just like 20 or 30 or 5 or 6. We're talking thousands. Thousands. Literally more than a handful of thousands as well. So what's going on with the 2-coin reverse proof set is Is it done? Is it finished at 210,000? Because if you go to the website, yeah, it's not candy like red button. Nope. It's not that shiny button. Not there. You're on the blue button. Remind me. And that's if you get lucky, because normally you hit the remind me, you got to actually come back at 7:30 in the morning to find this product potentially being there. And then you'll get this remind me about 9:30 in the morning. So, but it's a 2 hour, a little day late and $1 short. Put it that way. Now, if that isn't the oddball thing of the show, well, I think it gets more intense from there, all right? So I did show you the sales. They're at 17,000. Obviously, we lost a good 7,000 and change, maybe just under 6,000 or just under 7,000. But that's huge, folks. All right. So the next item we're going to be looking at is the clad proof sets. Now, last week we were at 365,963, and it was a loss of just under 300 sets of the clad proof sets. Well, let's keep on keeping on. Oh, and by the way, back orders are now expected to ship by January 31st, 2024. I think it was like January 16, if I'm not mistaken. Now they've pushed it back another half a month. Could we get into June 2024? Do I hear July, November? Yeah, it's so weird. What's going on? For sets that were for sale in 2023 are going to be fulfilled in 2024 and almost February 1st. That's their expected ship date. And you know what? Honestly, and you can't even buy this set anymore. I guess those are the ones that are on back order. But look, it's on the blue button. No shiny candy like red button there. And you know what? The same is true for the silver proof set. Back orders expected to ship by January 31st, 2024, although you still can purchase this particular item. Has a stated product limit of 260,040. And what's interesting is that the United States Mint doesn't do a mintage limit or product limit for this proof set. And I would imagine going forward in the future, they may actually bring a limit to all their products and let everybody know what these are and what their mintages and top end mintages would be, right? I think that would serve them well if they explain that in all of their product offerings. So, like I said, January 31st for the proof set, January 31st for the silver proof set. And what's going on with the ordering? I mean, is it a packaging default? I mean, because the coins have already been made, right? They can't strike those coins anymore, right? It's 2024. Or could they strike those coins now, even though it's the year after? It's so many questions. It's too many questions, actually. Now, let's go here. If you go to the silver proof set, you put it in your bag, there's nothing, zero bupkis about having this going to be shipped in late January, almost February. Just nothing going on there. Zip, zilch, nada. Yeah, that's kind of odd, isn't it? Now let's keep on keeping on. Here we are, the uncirculated coin set, and it is still available. And if we look at the mint numbers right now, we looked at let's actually look at the clad proof numbers, because I did talk about that. So the clad proof sets lost 298, okay, to 365,963. Well, if we look at the numbers, the cumulative sales figures for these products, I've had 23R there. The proof set is 364,573. So 364,573. Oh, wow. It looks like we lost about 500, maybe 400 or so. Mental math right now, early in the morning. So another negative week for gain or loss sales on the proof set from 2023. Isn't that something? And folks, if they're not going to be producing any more of these proof sets here at 365,963, I got to show you the historical numbers here at Wikipedia. This is United States proof set, okay? And this is 1936 to 1942, and these are the mintages here in this column. 3,837 all the way to 21,120. Then we get into the 50s, okay? We're here between 1954 and 1955 with this current produced proof set, between 233.3 and 378.200. And we are really literally at the number here, 364,573, 364. So that's under this. And if you want to look at going forward from 1956 to 2023, okay, 2022, you're not even getting anywhere close to those numbers. Look at these numbers, 4 million, 3 million, 4 million. I mean, we're at a fraction, okay, of the numbers nowadays than we used to be. And yes, if you look at the numbers here on the United States Mint's numbers sales here on Wikipedia, you'll see 2008, 2009, 2010, and then they do actually start getting lower starting in 14, I believe. They start going lower from there. So there's 2014. You got 802, 714, 662, 595, 568, 517, 601, a little bump up right there in 2019, but that's because they had, I believe, that W nickel. That was amazing. Then it went lower, 464, 658, and that was pretty low right there, and then bumped it back up to 512, 603 for 2021. So like I said, these mintages are falling off a cliff, comparatively speaking, to where they used to be at 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. And so I think the highest was the 76 set was 4.1. That's incredible. I think that was the high watermark for proof sets in the mintages. That's incredible. Really is. And it's the same story for the silver proof set as well, folks. It really is. It's remarkable what's going on at the United States Mint. Now let's go to those plus ones. Bam! Oh yeah, forgot to do that. That's 33. Did I mention that before? 33. Probably a solid number. Bold, italic, and underline. There we are. See, there's the answer. All right, it says here, there is more hope for a fool than for a wise man in his own eyes. And and that's from Proverbs 26. And then I added there is no one more lonely than those who love only themselves. Yikes, don't want to be that one. And that's part of egotism. That's right. Now, off to 3 9's Fine, 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is Cake, short skirt and a long jacket. Great song. Hope you haven't heard it before. That way your musical knowledge and base will be widened, horizoned. I get horizons widened, something like that. Anyway, yeah, I hope you dig it as much as I do. Now, with that said, I want to thank you all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, well, hey, sub the channel. It's free. And if you're already subbed, maybe want to take it to the next level, become a member. That way you get to see, like that yesterday we had opened up a vault box. That's only members only right now. So you'd had to be there live, or you got to be a member to watch it. So it was really a special occasion. If you haven't seen it and you are a member, please go check it out. It is one of the better shows we've ever done. Stacker out.